Hello everyone! In today's video, we are going to be learning the acoustic guitar part that you hear at the introduction to the song Manos Rotas by DELLAFUENTE, which goes like this. We're going to start by learning the chords, then after that I'll show you the picking pattern that you need to do, and then finally I'll tell you the secret that you need to get this lick to sound right. So we'll start off by the 4 chords that you need to do in the song, which are A minor 7, C major 7, E minor 7, and then D. The first chord that you're going to play is A minor 7. To play the A minor 7 chord, your third finger is going on the 4th string at the 7th fret, your first finger is on the 3rd string at the 5th fret, and then your pinky finger is on the 2nd string, and it's at the 8th fret. So as you move from one chord to the next, as you're moving from A minor 7 to C major 7, you can glide along. So you leave the first chord a little bit early, and then you can actually slide into the next chord. Your pinky finger is going to be your guide finger, which means this is the one that's going to be sliding along from the 8th fret to the 12th fret. The next chord that you're going to play is C major 7. Now, your second finger is going to be on the 4th string at the 10th fret. Your first finger is going to be at the 3rd string at the 9th fret, and your pinky finger is going to be at the 2nd string at the 10th fret. So the picking pattern for the first 2 measures is as follows: thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, you're going to switch, as I showed you with the guide fingers, and do the exact same fingering pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. After, we're going to head into a different chord. Here's what the first 2 measures are going to sound like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what we call guide fingers, and this will help you a lot in getting the chord transition to sound smoothly. Another guide finger that you can use is your first finger, which is going to be sliding from the 5th fret all the way into the 9th fret. So you can slide both of these 2 fingers together, and then all you need to do is replace your 3rd finger on the 4th string, which was here, and it's going to be replaced by the 2nd finger. Once we finish doing the 2nd chord in C major 7, next we're going to go down into 1st position to play this chord, E minor 7. Now because it's in 1st position, it's a more familiar shape for us. However, that also means that the stretch is a little bit larger. You can either play it with your 3rd finger on the 3rd string at the 4th fret, or you can play it using your 2nd string open. Like this or like this. So you're going to have your first finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret, your 3rd finger on the 3rd string at the 4th fret, and then your middle finger is going to be on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. So you're going to play 4th, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 1st, and then 3rd, and then 4th, with thumb, index, and the ring finger. Thumb, index, and then the ring finger. Thumb, index, ring, index, thumb, index, ring, and then index, and then thumb. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The last chord that you need to play, the D chord, can be broken up into 2 parts. First, there's the arpeggio bit, and then there's the last little lick that you need to play. For the last chord, you need the 4th string open, the 3rd, and then the 1st strings, which you are also going to use with your index and ring fingers because you have the 2nd string between those 2. That's why I prefer to use thumb, index, and ring. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then the arpeggio lick. So it's thumb, index, ring, index twice, and then for the arpeggio lick, it's simply going to be your ring finger on the 1st string, pull off, and then middle, and then index on the 2nd, and then on the 3rd strings. And that open string lets you reach back into the 7th fret. When you're doing a pull off, make sure that you remove the other fingers which aren't part of a chord like this, because this will help you get the pull off more clean. So to get ready for that, after playing this, release the 1st finger because you don't want to have any other fingers on the guitar while you're doing this pull off. So it's pulling off on the 1st string, and then playing the 2nd, and then playing the 3rd strings. And And as you play those, it lets you get into this next position to start the lick over and over again. So now let's talk about the most important thing that you need to get this to sound right, and that is the rhythm. In this song, only the first beat has an actual note on it. Everything else is off the beat, and that's kind of what gives it sort of airy feel, if you will. I wrote this out quickly just to figure what the rhythm was, but this is in 4/4 time, so you would say 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. The only time that you have to be really strict is make sure that you land on the first beat, because that's important, but everything else can be more open. So the trick to making this sound right is to practice it with the metronome. You're going to make sure that you want everything on the first beat to be precisely on the first beat, but then things that happen after that are actually going to be slightly off or just before the beat. You set the metronome to whatever beats you want, and then you attempt to tap it as you hear the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's cool about this is you don't have to be super strict with the timing, so you can let it flow a little more. If you're looking for some more general tips on how to improve your guitar playing, watch this video where I show you 5 tips that you can use to instantly improve your guitar playing. Apply these tips and you will see a noticeable improvement, because you might break some bad habits that you were doing when you're playing guitar. So watch this video there, and I will see you there. So I will see you in the next video.